Well, hello, hello, hello again. This is just little old me. Now, here's my thing I have on my mind today. Now, recently, someone, and I won't say, was annoying the dickens out of me. And finally, it aggravated me so dad blame much that I said, I'm going to drop kick you if you keep saying that again. Now, I would never drop kick this person. In fact, I can't even drop kick nobody. I mean, shoot. At my age, I'm barely able to get out of the chair, much less drop kick somebody. But I wanted to point out to this person, this is really annoying me to the point that I'm going to walk out of here. And that's what I am. I leave when it gets to where the point I can't tolerate it. I just go. So at that point, the person, you better not. And at that point, I explained to them I probably couldn't drop kick you anyway. I just wanted to point out to the fact that that's annoying the crap out of me. And if you're knowing that's you knowing that annoys me, and my blood pressure's sky high, and I've had 23 head injuries. You might want to think twice about annoying somebody that's been through it so much that they can't take it no more. So if you know it's annoying me that bad, why can't you just stop? You want to do it to you big bros out there on the basketball court? Go ahead. You want to do it to somebody else who's willing to take that crap? Well, go ahead. But if you knowing it's annoying me and you say you love me, just stop. If we knowing I mean, when people tell me, this annoys me, I'll try to stop doing whatever it is that I'm a doing that annoys somebody, and I annoy the heck out of some people. Let me tell you, half of my family don't like me, and the other half want to kill me, and some of them have tried. And that's funny if you look at it and laugh at yourself. So I recently found out my older brother, and Lord, this was my favorite brother, to be honest with you. I loved him so much. I won't say any names. We all know. Anyways, recently I found out that him and his wife, whom I loved like a sister dearly, and the children, and found out that they hated me coming to their house. I go, well, shucks. Why didn't you tell me you didn't want me coming to your house? And I wouldn't wasted all that money on gas to come see your ass. I didn't say ass, but smack my face. My tongue, I said a bad word. No, well, you know it. Well, anyways, they stopped and looked at me and said, "You're right," and they didn't do it anymore. So that's the way we should always treat people. If something's annoying you, then speak it out. Tell the truth about it. Don't pretend that you like somebody to visit you. Feed them good when they come, and then later tell them you didn't want them there in the first place. When I was a child, I had a temper. My goodness gracious. Mommy kept telling me, that temper's going to get you shot Wednesdays, Kate. I go, really? Well, now, when I got shot, though, it wasn't my temper. They were shooting at somebody else, and I was in the way. But I worked on myself. We have to work on ourselves. Ain't nobody can fix us but us. Only we can fix ourselves. So I have worked so hard on my temper. So I don't lose it so easy now. I'll take crap and take crap and take, but then I don't take, crap. And I'll let people know, look, this ain't working for me. But The point I'm trying to make is we all should just be truthful with each other, you know. I got this one friend, I ain't gonna say no names. He'll be flat out honest with you, and you might not like it, you know. No, I don't like. I don't think you can sing at all. I think it's horrifying. But what about the song? Well, I don't know about the song, but you can't sing. When I was a child, I was singing, and I was in the creek bed because I was mad. Mommy making me clean the creek out all the time when people threw trash in it, you know. So I was out there working on the rock wall and cleaning the creek out and making little, you know, mini waterfalls so at the bottom it was real deep so you could dip a bucket in and go wash your clothes, you know. So I was working on the creek and I was singing probably something about how mad I was about having to clean the creek out. And Mommy hollered, Kate, I wish you'd get on the radio. Gee, Mama, you think my singing's that good? No, then I could turn you off. Well, ooh, shucks. Well, later on, just by chance, really, after I got shot, I was working. Actually, you know, I worked for the government at one point, and I was working for the government at that point, and I was sleeping because I got off work. I was so tired. And my mommy was a strange lady. She'd call you up, and she wouldn't say, Hey, Kate, how's the kids? How are you doing? Is everything okay? She would just call you up and tell you what she wanted to tell you and hang up on you. And most of the time when she told you what she wanted to tell you, it didn't make no sense at all anyway. But she called me up and she said, Kate, you can't sing for money. It's a sin. Well, Mommy, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not singing anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about, Mommy. I called her back and asked her, you know, I called her, Mommy, why'd you hang up on me? Well, I told you what I wanted to tell you. Well, but Mama, you didn't ask how I was doing, how the kids are, anything. I mean, couldn't you at least say hello, Kate, how you doing first? she goes, well, we're talking now, ain't we? I said, yeah, Mommy, we're talking now. Was that your way of getting me to call you? But she said, I said, no, what's this mean, Kate, you can't sing for money? I'm not singing. No, but you should. 'Cause them gospel songs you write, them's the best, and you should. But don't sing for money. But you can sell t-shirts and you can sell cassettes and stuff like that and make money that way. And I go, good Lord, woman. She don't know really that ain't how you make the money. Well, t-shirts, yeah, that's a big thing, you know. You get your t-shirt out there. I had a t-shirt with my picture on it, and then I go, that's vain. Maybe I shouldn't put my picture on it. Just some message, you know. I had one left, and, well, we won't talk about that. Anyways, I don't have any left, but I've been thinking about going back on the air because you know what I did after Mommy told me that? Somebody gave me a book and told me you need to go to Nashville. Well, Nashville don't want me, and I don't really want Nashville. but but I went, and I didn't like the experience of going, and so I wasn't really interested in going to Nashville. And I tried to explain that to her, and she said, "Yeah, but I got connections in Nashville. I can do things for you in Nashville." I said, "Sure, okay." So she gave me a book to read, you know, telling me how you can copyright a song, and then it's your song, and then you can record it, and you can do this, and blah blah blah. That's what that book told you how to do. I read the book in one night. You know, when I get into reading something that's interesting to what I want to learn, I'll just read it till it's gone, you know. I wear myself out sometimes doing that, but I like to do that. So I read that book in one night, and then the next day I reread it And then I'd talk to some people, you know, because I'd been singing to other people too. So they go, sure, I think you should go to Nashville. I think it's awesome you write songs. Here's some money, go invest. So between a few people who invested in the corporation called Trio of Triangle, we, my kids and they said, we didn't have nothing to do with that. Really? Yes, you did. You stood by me and let me use your name to serve as a CEO, and you gave me advice, especially about singing on time with music, because I'd been singing without music all the time, and I really didn't know how to sing very well with music. So this is way too long. You know what? People ain't even gonna watch this crap. No way. But I'm doing what my son told me to do. Get on there and talk, Mommy. Tell your stories. You're a good storyteller. But writing it down, I'm not good at that. And I didn't used to stutter. All them head injuries did that. But I'm kind of getting over the storm PTSD episodes though, cause I gotta get a handle on it. And now I'll sit out on the porch when I see a storm coming and watch it, you know. Lord, the lightning shows last night, the lightning show was above the clouds, behind the white clouds, and then there was dark clouds under the white clouds, and it was like somebody was up there doing war. Beautiful though, oh my goodness. The power, right? I guess it's because the lakes and all the water around here, you know, and water might be I don't know if it is, it might be a conduit or whatever. It might help electricity. So lightning's like electricity. Boy, I tell you, lightning ain't really healthy if it hits you. So it could do some damage. All right, I'm done. Peace, love, and harmony, y'all. And congratulations to my daughter in her marriage. And I'm glad she's having such a great time in Punta Cana. I couldn't go, health reasons, you know, and it's best that I don't be there. I don't think I fit in sometimes with people with money. I'm so used to not having any. When I get around people that has a little bit of it, not a lot, but a little bit of it, boy, it's kind of scary to me. So I don't think I ought to fit in there. But my grandchildren and my great grandson, oh my God, they sent me a video of him. I don't know if they'll let me put it on my YouTube though, because they got their own YouTube channel and they have a following already. So I said, oh shucks, I don't have much of a following, but he is sporting the outfit I got him for his first birthday, which is coming up this month. August 21st, August 26th. The twins' birthday is August 26th. They're there, both of them. Oh my goodness. They was at my daughter's bachelorette party last night, and my daughter called me and talked to me. And she said she's having a blast. My sister's there. She was looking forward to spending some time with me, but I couldn't go. And so she's there. But I told Angel, I said, she used to love to dance, Angel. Get her hand and drag her out on that dance floor and get her dancing. You know, dancing's really, really good and healthy for you. It's exercise, you know. It kept me moving all these years. So, well, I'm out of here. Peace and love to everyone, and harmony. Some people can sing harmony. Out.